I wonder if they don't know that we're closed for good after today.
Troublebusters!
My name is Helen. I'm 47. I'm the owner of a grocery market called Bustrub. There's actually something that's been bothering me lately. It's him again. He's walking away so shamelessly without even entering the market. He's parked his car for 6 hours. I need to talk to him today. Sir, excuse me. This parking lot is reserved only for the grocery market customers.
Huh? Why are you telling me at this point? No one's ever told me that before.
I see. Well, I'm very sorry about that. Today it seemed like you had your car parked here for 6 hours without stopping at our market.
I sometimes buy my lunch at the market, so doesn't that make it even?
And I started to see even more cars that are parking illegally in our parking lot. And now there are more than 30 vehicles. The corporate people, too? And to add, they're not coming inside the market, but they're parking here illegally. I need to do something about this, but what do I do? I've taken so many different methods so I can eliminate the illegal parking in our grocery market's parking lot. However, none of my efforts have worked. And while that was going on, there was a large grocery market that opened in our neighborhood. And because our parking lot was always so full because of illegal parking, I started to see a decline in customer traffic. What do I do? If I keep going, we'll only keep losing money. I'll end up bankrupt. Since I didn't want to keep causing trouble to the employees, I had no choice but to shut down the grocery market for good. Because of that man's illegal parking, I had to shut my grocery market that I've worked so hard to grow. I feel really sad that I have to let go of my employees, too. If only he never existed, this wouldn't have happened. I'm just way too mad to let go of this. I am not letting him get away with this. Troublebusters! I wonder if they don't know that we're closed for good after today.
These guys are so hilarious. Maybe I'll use them for our commercial next. Oh, yikes, that's right. I have to have a business meeting with that troublesome bastard. Wait, why are the shutters closed, huh? Why won't it open? I can't get my car. I can't do my job if I can't drive. It'll affect work if I can't get my car. No, the shutter is still closed. Sir, can you please open it as soon as possible? I have a really important meeting. Just take a cab today. I left something important inside the car. Why'd you leave it in your car if it's so important? I never thought that this shutter would close. It's a huge market, too. Sir, please. I also left a frozen tuna that cost me $1,000 in my car. Why'd you leave that thing in your car? Don't tell me you spent the company's budget on that. Of course I spent the company's money. It's supposed to be gifted to Mr. Mihawk. What? Why'd you leave raw food inside your car? I was just using the bathroom really quickly. Anyway, I need you to do something. All the other employees are troubled by this too. I know. I'm being troubled too. Is it true that there's someone inside here? That's right. Can you do something about this as soon as possible? Hello, is this Helen? This is the police.
Huh? I'm in Canada right now.
We need you to open the shutter as soon as possible. We're in huge trouble over here.
I mean, didn't you know that our market closed for good?
Oh, I didn't know. How do we open the shutter?
You can't open it without my fingerprint.
Fingerprint? What the heck is that system? Then I need you to fly back here right now.
I can't. There's a time difference, and do you realize how many hours it'll take me to get there?
Helen, Cody is saying that there's someone inside.
He's lying. I made sure to confirm before I closed the shutter.
You liar! You never confirmed anything! You must have closed this shutter just to take it out on us!
Well, of course. I was really bothered about the fact that you guys were illegally parking over there the last few years.
Were you illegally parking here?
That's not relevant right now, is it? Officer, I need you to convince her right now!
Anyway, Helen, I can't even confirm whether there's someone in here or not unless you open this shutter for us. I'm so sorry to ask, but can you please fly back here?
I can't go back immediately. And don't worry, there's no one in there. I made sure to check with my own 2 eyes so many times.
Officer, do something about this. You could arrest her for this, right? Because she closed these shutters, we're taking so much damage in our company. We could claim damages for this, right?
Officer, that man has been illegally parking his car in my lot shamelessly. Can't you do something about him?
Officer, listen!
Either way, this is a civil matter and the police can't get involved, so we're leaving now. The two of you can discuss the rest among yourselves.
The police ended up leaving!
I guess it's kind of weird that the police even showed up, since this isn't a criminal matter. Besides, it was your fault to have 30 vehicles illegally parked in my parking lot, so it's not right for me to pay you damages.
This conversation won't go anywhere over the phone, so can you just come over here?
Will you pay for my flight back? It'll cost at least $1,500.
Ha! That's just some petty money. I'll pay for it!
Okay, fine.
Open it now!
I have a condition for it. Will you pay the parking fee for the amount of time you've illegally parked your car here?
Huh? What? Is this a threat?
In reality, if you were to utilize the parking lot at a supermarket, it's common sense for you to pay for the parking, right? You haven't been paying a single penny until now, so it's only natural for me to charge you for it. How is this even a threat?
I'm sure you're aware, but I've been buying lunch every time I parked my car here. That would even it out with the parking fee, right? Besides, you've been silently watching me park my car here all along. So we had a mutual understanding, didn't we? And you can't be claiming the parking fee at this point. In that case, you should have talked to me instead of just staying silent.
I did that a few times, didn't I? And yet you were forcing your own opinions.
If you really wanted me to pay, instead of just talking to me, you should have brought evidence that would have convinced me. By the way, do you even have proof that I illegally parked my car here?
Aren't you aware that there are security cameras here?
No, that's not what I'm talking about. You were giving me an okay sign that I could park my car here without paying you parking fees. You saw it, and yet you were looking the other way. Wouldn't this be considered your fault? Or what is this? Do you have evidence that can turn things around to justify the fact that you were just looking the other way? If you do, please present it to me here now.
Most people would feel ashamed and embarrassed as a grown adult after being spoken to once. Don't you feel that way at all? Aren't you a grown adult too? Besides, when did I ever tell you that you could park here for free? Do you have evidence for that?
You're saying that at this point? In fact, you've been letting me park here without collecting any money from me until now. Isn't that proof that you were allowing me to park here because we had a mutual understanding that the parking fee is waived?
I never allowed you. I spoke to you a few times, and that was why I was hoping you would understand. So I was waiting for you to voluntarily stop parking your car here.
If you really didn't want me to, you would have called the police.
Were you even listening to what the officer said earlier? This is a problem between the grocery market and you, personally, so the police can't get involved. Wasn't that what he said? You remember the time of day when we'd be doing flash sales, and you would forget whenever that's inconvenient for you in Lightspeed.
Remembering when the flash sales are done isn't something worth getting arrested for, is it? Stop staying silent and say something!
Because you're saying something that's just not even worth arguing, so I ended up blanking out for a second.
You'd better stop teasing me like that!
I'm not teasing you, I'm just simply very honest.
Either way, this conversation won't proceed unless you open these shutters! A lot of our employees and clients haven't been able to get their cars, and you're causing trouble to them!
Do you promise that you're going to pay the parking fees until now?
I'll pay it if you open it! I'll pay it by the end of the month!
I'll be calculating the breakdown and the total and send it to you by writing on a later day. You'd better pay it by the due date.
Okay, I will!
This was how I opened the shutters and the 30 vehicles were released. However, as I expected, that man never kept the due date and...
What? $1 million? I can't pay that much over just parking fees?
And time passed quickly without having him pay anything. Do you have any updates regarding what I consulted you last time?
The enemy is quite clever. This is quite known in the lawyer industry, but ever since the current CEO of Koyagi Suites took over the business, there's been lawyers who quit being their legal consultant one after another. The other day when I went to visit their office...
This isn't a valid charge no matter how anyone looks at it. Besides, I don't even recall agreeing to pay it. We took a huge damage because no one could get their car out. We'll be claiming damages, so you guys better be ready for it.
I should have recorded our conversation before I opened the shutters.
Indeed, when you deal with people like him, it's really important that you document all evidence. However, Helen, please don't worry. Nothing is impossible for me. Let's take this to trial and get you back what you deserve.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Cobweb.
The defendant had been parking without permission over an extended period of time. Although Helen warned him on several occasions, he never made any payment. Therefore, we conclude that he intentionally continued to park there without authorization. As you can see, we also have video evidence. The footage shows him parking the vehicle, not entering the store, and instead going into his own company. On that particular day, it appears he left the car there for approximately 7 hours without purchasing anything from the supermarket.
I admit I couldn't buy anything that day in particular because I didn't have the time. But this lady was allowing me to park there for free. It's because I always shop at her supermarket, so we had a mutual agreement.
I made sure to talk to you whenever I witnessed you illegally parking your vehicle in my parking lot. But I also had other duties to take care of as a business owner. I didn't have all the time in the world to be looking for you.
Then why didn't you install that stick that looks like a railroad crossing at the entrance? If you implemented a system to make it a paid parking lot, none of this would have happened.
You're the only person who kept illegally parking your car in that lot.
That's not possible. It's such a huge parking lot. I'm sure there were others who were illegally parking their cars in that lot other than me.
So, does that mean you admit that you were illegally parking your vehicle there?
I was only speaking in general terms, and I wasn't the one who did it.
But you said other than me just now. You can't take back words in court.
I parked my car there only because I had a mutual agreement with that lady over there. Can you stop twisting my words?
I'm not twisting your words. I'm only not letting go of your honesty that seeps out to the surface while you try to tell a lie.
We ended up taking a huge hit, and I'm already upset. There is no such thing as honesty, or not.
People who have no luxury in their mental state because of their own lies tend to accidentally spill the truth.
Anyway, because you closed those shutters, my company had to take huge damage. I'd like to claim $2 million damage to the owner of Bus Trub.
Are you sure you ended up with that much damage? What happened to your sense of financials, huh?
By the way, the employees at Koyagi Suites seemed to have done something similar, but can I confirm that this was because you ordered them to do so?
What are you talking about?
Your employees and clients were all illegally parking their cars in our parking lot.
That's not my problem.
Please come in.
Guys!
Mr. Stephen, you may speak now.
There was a parking lot that was designed for our building too, but since the second generation CEO here has started taking charges, he's turned it into a public paid parking, and he instructed us employees to use the parking lot at Bus Trub. I know we were ordered to do so, but illegal parking is still illegal. We're very sorry about the trouble.
Mr. Tanner, do you have any objections to Mr. Stevens' testimony?
He's telling the truth. The reason why we've been keeping it quiet until now is because we have a living to make and we had no choice. But we're really sorry. And I know this only sounds like an excuse, but if there's anything else to mention, you're more than welcome to tell us everything that's on your mind. To tell you the truth, it's okay if it's challenging for you to talk about it right now. It seems like you were lying to your employees that you had a special contract with the owner of Bus Trub so they were free to park their vehicles there. Isn't that what you told them, sir?
Well,
You're starting to stutter the moment the truth is started to reveal.
it's not like that. Defendant, anything to say about this matter?
Your Honor, there's a bit of a misunderstanding regarding this matter. I had a verbal contract with her when she agreed that our company's employees and clients were allowed to use that parking lot. You have to believe me.
Stop telling lies as if you're breathing. When and where on earth did I ever verbally agree to that contract? Let me ask, do you have proof for that?
Then let me ask too. Do you have proof that we don't have a contract that allowed us to park our cars in that lot for free? By the way, regarding the illegal parking, the conversation between these people have all been recorded in the surveillance footage. Huh? What do you mean by that? Please, play the video. What? Does that mean we'll park here even though we're not shopping at the market? Wouldn't we get in trouble for that? Why are you getting all scared? They're not gonna find out that we're parking our cars there, so it's okay. Why'd you have me on speakers? Based on the totality of the evidence presented, the defendant's guilt has been clearly established, Your Honor. Hold on a second. Why am I the only one who's guilty? She did something bad too. She knew there were cars left in there, and she still closed those shutters and fled overseas.
Fled? You're not entitled to treat the victim like a criminal. You'll never find a good dentist for the rest of your life.
Your Honor, because of her, my company is in huge trouble. We had to take a $2 million loss. If you're gonna make me guilty, you'd better obligate her to pay me $2 million. Why are you staying silent towards my question?
This is terrible. I never thought you were like this.
Misha, why are you here?
You humiliated Daddy because of this. I'm going to divorce you.
Misha, please calm down. I didn't do this out of malicious intention. I did it for the sake of the company.
You are bringing down the image of Daddy's company.
Don't worry. I'll win this trial and get back our positive image, okay?
Huh?
Misha, please, you can't break up with me. Think about it once more, please.
Not happening.
Then, is it okay if I keep the company even after we break up? I'll take care of your daddy's inheritance once he passes away too, okay?
What kind of food do you eat that makes you even come up with those ideas? There isn't anyone who'd be willing to accept a deal like that. No. See? Bye, Cody.
Oh no, Misha! Helen, please, I beg you, I can't possibly afford $1 million. Can't we find a way to settle this? By subtracting the $1 million that you're claiming from me from the $2 million that I'm claiming from you and just calling it even, can we just pretend that nothing happened this time?
Do you even realize what you're saying as we speak? You're demanding that I pay $1 million?
I mean, it's true that we ended up taking damage because you closed those shutters.
Why don't you backlog your mind? Based on how things went so far, you've already lost this trial.
Well, that's why I was trying to settle this matter.
Be quiet! The heiress of Koyagi Sweets, which is your wife, has decided to leave you, and now you're suddenly crying and begging Helen for help because you're found guilty. How pathetic. Please look at yourself inside the mirror.
Whoa! Stop this!
I'm not going to settle this matter no matter what. If I do that, I know you'll illegally park your car again.
No! I'll never illegally park my car ever again!
So does that mean you'll do other bad things?
Damn it! At this point... Your Honor, guilty! What?
You're still not admitting fault after all that we discussed. And now you're trying to beg the judge to buy some pity. How malicious of you. How does it feel to have lived your life after stepping all over other people's kindness? I won't tell you not to buy the bento that are on flash sales, but that lunch is purchased with the company's budget, right?
How'd you know that?
Who would ever respect the CEO who's only looking for ways to gain for himself?
They must have been the ones who snitched.
The people who had been supporting you all along, and the people who had loved you unconditionally until now. You never cared about how they felt, and as you've gone about your day, you'd better learn your lesson.
I'm so sorry. I'll never do anything bad again.
Just when we thought victory was ours, something completely unexpected happened next.
Don't underestimate me. Fwa!
Yay!
I lost.
Then I'll go ahead and take the strawberry mochi cake.
Fine, go ahead.
Thank you very much for waiting. I have brought the item in question. Here, you don't have any complaints now, do you?
$300K? How did you even arrange so much money? I thought you had to leave Kiyagi Sweets after you divorced your wife.
Oh, didn't I tell you? I decided to give that company to my wife when we were getting divorced. I'm such a kind guy, you know? And so I've been super successful with the new company that I established within just the last few months, and that's why I just brought you $300,000 as a starter.
Sounds like you're doing well, but I guess it ends here.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Come on in. You're giving back that $300,000.
Mr. Carter? Why?
You've stolen the operation methods and the clients from your ex-wife and your ex-father-in-law's company to establish your current company, didn't you?
Why are you making all that up? That was my original...
When it comes to the clients, though, you took them from the former company for sure. I knew something was suspicious when I saw the local news the other day, so I searched up all of your past.
Local news?
Haven't you been aware that the trial from the other day had gone on a local trial?
What the heck? I'm gonna sue them for defamation!
But it's the truth, so you can't really complain about what they wrote there.
Damn it!
So, we're taking that $300,000 and we're also going to terminate every contract we signed with you. Goodbye!
What? Seriously?
Kiyagi Sweets is also pressing charges for the fact about how you took the client information with you. This is considered theft under criminal law, and you can be sentenced to a maximum 1 year of imprisonment or a $5,000 penalty.
Theft? Imprisonment?
It's about time you stop telling lies after lies to step all over people's hearts. Because of you, my grocery market that I fostered over the years had to close for good. And I had to cause trouble to all my kind employees, too. Even after being found guilty through a trial, you still caused trouble to your ex-wife and her father's company.
It'll be another claim in such a short time, and I'm sure you'll be found guilty again!
You better learn your lesson this time.
I'm so sorry!
In the end, Cody, the former CEO of Kiyagi Sweets, not only had to pay $1 million in damages over the illegal parking case, but was also sued by the new president of Kiyagi Sweets, his ex-wife, for taking confidential customer information. As a result, his luxury high-rise apartment, high-end cars, and other assets were seized, leaving him with nothing. The incident made the local news once again, and screenshots of the coverage spread across social media, which may, or may not, have made his job search extremely difficult. Later, he apparently took on a high-paying, short-term job he found on social media, only to discover it was a role as a money mule for a fraud ring. It seems he's since been arrested. As for me, I'm sorry. Oh, I've been working so hard running my business, so maybe it's about time I put effort in love. Troublebusters!